Hey guys, Reckless Rush here, and welcome to part 20 of our series Rush to Diamond. Wow, that's actually kind of amazing. So, part 20, like it's kind of far, honestly. I didn't expect us to get that far into the series, but hey, here we are now. So, hope you guys all enjoyed your Christmas. I apologize for not posting on Christmas or Christmas Eve. Like I said, I was actually pretty busy, but I really hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas, got all the gifts you wanted, and definitely had the chance to spend time with the people you love the most. So I had a decent Christmas, honestly. I mean, there's not much you can do, honestly, with all the limitations, but hey, overall it was pretty good. I'll take it. So yeah, I guess we'll just get into the game. I want to mention that I'm actually, like I've said it over and over again, but yes, I'm actually super excited for one of like the future videos that will come out soon. And the reason being is that like even yesterday, I honestly could not sleep, believe it or not. Yeah, that was actually probably a miscycle. I should have cycled some much of there. Yeah, so yesterday night I was trying to go to bed. It was actually, what was it? It was 1 o'clock when I was trying to go to sleep, 1 o'clock in the morning. And I kid you not, I could not fall asleep. I ended up going to sleep at 4 in the morning. And I promise you, I did not touch my phone within all that time that I was just pondering on, dude, this is going to be amazing. Like, it's actually going to be amazing. It's because I thought of another idea for a video on that day, like last night, basically. I'll actually, I guess I'll spoil it a bit. So basically, there's this idea called Storm Bingo. Storm Bingo, basically, I haven't like figured out the full concept yet, but let's just, for example, we'll say a 4x4 card, right? You get a 4x4 bingo card. So I guess it's not really bingo, it's more like Bing. And you have to, it's basically going to be a 1v1. So this would require me to play against another streamer, right? So it's going to be a 1v1. It's going to be Storm Bingo, and it's a 4x4 card. So each of us will get the same card. And basically on each tile, it will say like, it'll give us a specific mission. It'll say, deal this much damage to the enemy base in 1 turn, or win a game with this much base health remaining, or play out 4 cards in 1 turn, something like that, right? And the idea is that pretty much it's a 1v1. We're both, me and whoever I'm going to 1v1 is going to start a brand new account, and we're going to play a brand new account, and we're basically going to have to, sorry, 1 sec. Okay, yeah, we just want to base out here. And basically we're going to start, the challenge at the exact same time, and we have to fill out 2 like rows, or 1 row, 1 column, for example, something like that. 1 row, 1 column of the bingo card, and first one to do it wins. The reason why I think it'll be pretty fun is because you can actually see, oh, this is gonna suck. We can actually see what the opposing player's card looks like. So basically like when I complete one of the tiles, the enemy, or not the enemy, I guess, I'll just say the other person that I'm playing against will be notified of what I just picked up. So like, oh shoot. I'm so sorry. That's actually my dog making that noise. Let me just do this quickly. I think I want to keep saver pause. No, I want to cycle for potion. Forgotten. And I'm gonna open the door for the dog. 1 second. Yeah, so the bingo idea, I think it's actually pretty neat. I couldn't go to sleep because I was trying to really figure out, oh, are you serious? We actually was. I was trying to really figure out how would this card, like what would make the challenges hard to complete, and at the same time, it's not, so that both players will have like kind of an even chance, right? Because let's say some of the challenges are too easy, then obviously everyone's going to do them, right? So it makes sense to really balance out the cards. Like, it's going to be really hard. And then I'm also trying to consider like, maybe we should do like paths. So like you can take the Ironclad path, or the Shadowfen path, or the Winter path, or the Swarm path, or even the neutral path. That'd be pretty funny. And you have to pretty much, it's like, oh, it gives you incentives to play out that faction. And again, it's going to be from fresh accounts, so I mean, you can choose from the campaign which one you want to play out, if you even want to play out the campaign, because maybe the campaign will slow you down. Pretty neat idea. I don't know how I'm going to make that yet, but yeah, I was actually pretty interested for that. There's also, I'm going to hint, another video that I've been working on with someone else. I'm not going to say who, but someone else. And okay, actually, I don't want to hint it too much. But let's just say it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be a short video too, so that would be I don't know. I see it as something really fun to do. The irony is I actually lost last game. I was talking like a lot, but yeah, I mean, Saberpaw's opening is pretty decent here. It's against Winter, so it's pretty hard for them. Oh, this is a bot. How lame. If they played on the other side, you just Devastators. But since they played it like this, you just want to look for most value. This is obviously most value here, this and this. You can consider cycling this. I'm going to be drawing a lot of 3 manas, so I mean, realistically, you can consider keeping this, but I just want to cycle for a 2 mana. But 2 mana is better. You're going to draw into Restless Goats. You might even draw into GP. GP, Devastator is good. Potion with another 2 mana would be okay. You're just looking to discard any or cycle out any 3 manas. So if I draw like Forgotten, JD, yeah, you probably want to cycle those out. But this and this look pretty good. Oh, I guess I can hint out another video that I'm planning on doing, which I will start working on really soon. Which is basically, it's kind of going to be like slight meme montage, but not really. It's going to mostly be more like, maybe for this you could have also done Devastators on left instead, and then I mean, it doesn't really matter because this GP will still buff anyways, so that's why it doesn't really matter. But yeah, let's see. I guess here you cycle this, you just keep that because you want to keep frontline in case of anything, but this could also act as a finisher, so do that. Yeah, it seems like GG bot. GG. I wanted to make this a short video, but we keep losing the first game. I think we're cursed. Lose first game and then win the next. Yeah, so like I was saying, a meme montage, and it's gonna be about myself. So I know meme montages and stuff like that aren't like, it's not really a meme montage. Like don't think about like all those weird meme videos you see online. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. It'll be something more of my style, I guess you could say. And I don't know. I think it'll be pretty funny. So okay, we'll actually play serious, I guess. We'll actually start thinking properly, like super hard. Let's put our brain caps on. Interesting. So here you can actually consider killing this, which I will actually do. I really want to. That's so sad. If Shady Quad 2 strength, you could easily just do that. You could also just completely ignore it. That's the thing. Okay, let's see. Level is level 1, level 2 rare. We have level 2 and stuff. If we play this, the only problem is you end up making your Devastators play really hard unless you get 7 Militia for 5 mana. I guess we'll do the safe play. We'll just clear it. So we'll clear it like this. This works. I mean, you could have also cycled here. I don't know why I didn't cycle first. That's a mistake. Actually, you should always cycle first. So my bad. Yeah, you should always cycle first there. Cycle first for sure, not only because you want to get Forgotten Souls back as soon as possible, but also because you get more options and it might actually dictate what you want to play next. Okay, this is obvious play, so you have to actually downstairs SM here. So we'll do that. We'll go ahead and do that. Do we cycle or not? We have so much pressure already. This board cannot die in one turn because of Shady Ghoul, and I mean, this is not that bad. This was a 5 mana turn. Okay, well, they conceded. I was going to say these 2 cards are really strong, both level 3s, and I'm just looking for probably head start next turn and then spam the board with more 3 2 manas. You could also do Personal Service Potion. Something like that would also work. Anyways, that was a fast game. I mean, we were already out leveled them, so that happened. The Mall. Welcome. Hello. How you doing? Moonlit deck. Okay, interesting. So I'm not really a fan of this play, honestly. I've never been... I mean, I haven't really experimented enough with it. but I've never really been a fan of this. But it looks like that will have to be the play. I really don't like cycling gifted, but that also looks like the play. If you play this, the problem is... okay, you can get greedy and cycle this and get a 2 mana. Greedy and get a 2 mana, is that worth? How much do you guys greed when you play this deck? I usually greed a lot. I honestly would have done... I would do this, honestly, like probably 90% of the time, because I'm a really greedy player. I mean, let's look at the levels. Level 3. Okay, I'm playing greedy. Yeah, there you go. So level 3 common. I mean, we have level 3s as well, but they're also base health 14, so that gives us like some indication that they probably do have higher level cards than us. So the reason why I greeded exactly for the 3 mana into a 2 mana, because I'm looking for a GP Devastators next turn. I really need to kill this. Like, I don't have to technically, but like you'll see. Like, so yeah, there you go. So that's pretty much a good reason to kill that. So interesting, they didn't actually block the gifted here. I think the correct play would have been to do that, but anyways, we get this, and we might as well set this down. And I mostly value potion on a 6 mana turn. So right here on this board, all these units will die by the start of my turn, right? So I'm actually looking for a Shady Ghoul. So actually, Shady Ghoul Potion is not a bad card, like not a bad turn. So yeah, we can do that. So like, when you know you're going to lose all your units here, basically, you obviously want to play... Oh, that's so lame. How the heck? What the heck? No. That sucks. Yeah, I mean, we can cycle Forgotten Souls here, obviously. And there you go, there's Shady Ghoul. So you can actually play it here or here. I kind of want to pressure them into playing more defensively. So if I did this and they attack from here, which I mean is the only way to attack from it, and then the Shady Ghoul will bounce down, which means it will 100% hit that unit. I kind of don't like that, so I'll actually play like this. It's a little weird, but yeah, we'll play like that. Because now if they attack into it, it can bounce left or right, which I'm hoping for, you know, either of the two, just not down, and then we can actually use this 2-strength body as something resourceful instead of you know, just doing nothing. That sucks. No one plays that. What? Okay, well that kind of sucks, because if you played over here, they couldn't do that, obviously. They might actually kill this here. Okay, sweet. Yeah, okay, this is the 0 movement Moonlit decks showing now. So let's see, we can actually base lock here. Because it's 7 mana and you have actually the perfect hand for the 7 mana, there's no reason to cycle here. 100% no reason. You need to actually play out this whole hand. It just depends how do you want to play it. So it has to either do with gifted or saber here. You saber first if you want to chip them to death, basically, if you feel like you need the 2 damage. You gift it first if you think you need potion finisher. You can also get potion finisher with GP, so I think this is actually the correct play. We'll do this, and you definitely want to summon Militia last, because if you summon Militia first, it might block your units from going forward. So this is fine. Yeah, Saber Paws actually I think is always the correct order, because your Forgotten Souls could also be used with Devastators, and then in that case, Gifted is kind of useless. It's only good for defense, and it doesn't really matter. I feel like this kind of deck will run Herald's Hymn though. So when you feel that they're going to run Herald's Hymn and not like runners, which I definitely don't think their deck will run like high strict runners, it actually makes more sense to hit their 2nd row instead of the 1st row. A lot of people make the mistake of hitting these units, but it depends. Okay, so in the case where... Okay, let's just see what happens. Interesting. So they just expended 4 strength into that. I really think they will actually have lethal. I think it is worth attacking here. I mean, we can cycle for... Okay, wait, let me count first. So this is 4, and then you can do this. Yeah, I definitely want to cycle this. You can cycle for Forgotten Souls. Do you guys think I'll draw it? Considering my cycle, it is possible. Pretty unlikely though. Yeah, it's pretty unlikely. So, I mean, we have actually quite a few lethal options. So I think if you do Devastator's GP here, that actually can work. You could also just, okay, you can also just play like this, I guess. Ooh, I actually like this play better then. Play like this, play like this. These levels are so inflated though. I think it is worth playing defensive here. Even though this is like kind of bad, I'm actually scared. I'm scared. Because they have like 4, look at this, level 3, level 4 comments. It could have also played super defensive, but I feel in the long run I would have just lost. So playing at least a little aggressive is good. We also have this as a strong unit. I was hoping the personal servers would bounce on those Devastators here because they just use Execute as well, and we know they run Dark Harvest, so interesting. So that's lethal. Wow, they had no way of clearing that. Interesting. I really thought they would have something. Like Dark Harvest there would have definitely cleared, so I'm a bit surprised, but hey, we got the win. Easy win. We'll play one more. I think we'll call it a night after we win one more. It's not play one more, it's actually win one more. I hope you, yeah, like I said, so Christmas just passed. I really hope you guys had a nice Christmas. Not much, there's not much else to say. I don't know. New Year's is coming up soon. So that's also interesting. I don't like this hand. Oh my god. Level 4 comments. Okay, well, looking like a tough game here. I don't like this technically. This is 4 mana as well. So if you play like Restless, Jeep, okay, I'm gonna be honest, I really don't like SM against the Crimson because if the SM lands right here, and let's say I Restless either here or here, then this will walk into the SM and kill everything. So I mean, you could also just do like Restless here, clear it, but you already know I don't do those plays. I'm gonna cycle this first, I guess. This play is just something else. This is the pod you have to actually play it. Oh, that almost gave me a heart attack. I saw it, for whatever reason, when I saw it shine here, it looked like it shined, like, just looking at the column, I got so scared. Oh my gosh, it looked like it landed there. Okay, sweet. Sweet. So, if you refer to order of attacking, Crimson Sentry, for any of you that actually care that much, ooh, interesting. I think I'm gonna do it. I think you have to do it here. You guaranteed, so if I cycle here, I know for sure that I will not get a 1 mana drop. Well, not for sure. There's a probably like 5% chance I get a 1 mana drop because I played them last turn, but it's highly unlikely. Do you still do it or not? Do you still do it or not? I think you still do it. So like you can consider keeping it if you really think you're going to play aggressively, but keep in mind this will, okay, this is also a little scary, but from Butchers will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus whatever the Butcher's strength is. Yeah, there it is. So that's 10 damage. Sweet. That's 10 damage to my base, but they do lose. Oh wait, I lost actually. Oh, I lost. Oh, I lost. Guys, we don't talk about that. I just took in the Restless Ghost and I was like, oh, I lost. I lost. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I really hate Butchers. What? That's so sad because it was so unlucky. Everything was 1 strength. That is pretty unlucky. Everything was 1 strength and I was at perfect lethal. If I was at like 1 strength, I think I would have clutched the game. I think I could have clutched it. Well, potentially. I mean, they already had like... Yeah, they already had pretty decently level cards. That was so sad. Why? What is this? A structure? Ironclad deck? Okay, cycle first. This hand sucks. But you have to play... Okay, so this is interesting. When they play a 0 movement unit and you are playing 2 1 movement units, how do you play it? If I play GP here, because I have to play GP personal, right? That's the order. If I play GP here, then this will move up here, and then this will move up here, and then this will move up here, this will move up here. But if I play GP here, and then personal servers here, this will move up here, And then this will move up here. I think this is right. Honestly, it depends. Like the problem is it depends exactly on how the board will work out. If you're playing a little slower, this is correct. Like if you're playing to assume this will get killed and take over the other side next turn, but okay, so like the downside of this is that if they attack into this unit, what? Who does that? What? What am I watching? Okay, if they attack into the personal servers there, I actually have no way of proceeding. So technically this could be seen as like a misplay, but what I'm looking for is that next turn, when this moves up, I can actually attack here. That's pretty much what the intuition is there. So I can cycle this, I guess. Yeah, I'll cycle that. That's sweet, but I kind of want to kill it on that, don't I? It's so greedy if I don't. Yeah, it's a little too greedy. This is still a really good play, so the only thing I'm worried about here is when makers exist. I think this is the right play because if they win makers into this, 100% of the time, the win makers will have to die here. Like there's no way it's at a high enough level to where it could hit this and like kill that as well. And this 2 strength is perfect, so that's why I was doing that. This is interesting because you can value base lock here. I'm actually going to do it because I think it is the right play. I really don't care about this building at this point because it's going to just move down the construct up to this position next turn, and I do not really care. So we'll play like this, cycle that, this, and we're good. We have also our Saber Paws for potential lethal. If we clear this tile, they're obviously going to probably attack on this tile, so clear this tile, Saber Paws, and looks like a good game. I mean, they just played Bladestorm. You guys say Bladestorm's a counter, but I don't know. This is a level 4 Bladestorm and doesn't look like it's a counter. That's all I'm saying. I think for those who are wondering what is a counter, Hunter's Vengeance, number 1, and number 2, with I would say Void Surgers or Toxic Sacrifice. Because of how Void Surgers got nerfed recently, then it has to be Toxic Sacrifice first, I'd say. I'd say Toxic Sacrifice comes right after HV. HV is... if they play HV, you just concede. You just concede. Save yourself the time and the headache. Just concede. Because, I don't know, I probably have a, what, 1% win rate against HV decks? So, I mean, maybe I shouldn't have said that because not everyone's going to run it, but realistically, it's already so broken of a card. I'd rather you play it so that the devs can finally nerf it, because I really hate that card. I don't think it's balanced for the game. Another icy player. I don't like getting GP turn 1. I don't like getting GP turn 1. Like, this hand's just so bad. Okay, so in this case, I'm not going to int it up, I guess you'd say. And I'll play it like this so that if they attack into this one, then I still have this presence. Also, linked golems doesn't work here unless you have GP as well. So if they run their own green prototypes, then yeah, you could do that. But like, this is what I'm saying. So they hit this, I still have this side open. This is interesting because I'm stuck in this really ugly position. I just cycled Potion the turn before. And from a realistic perspective, I have a really high chance of drawing Saber Paws and Saber Paws or Restless Goats, both of which I don't really want, or even some Militia would just be like whatever. I think the play is honestly just play here. I don't want to cycle Forgotten Souls. I'm a little worried about like the state of the board right now. Gifted would have been, it would have been actually also worse off because this is 4 strength and this is technically 4 strength as well. I want to keep Forgotten Souls because like you can see the game is actually going to close out really soon. I think so, at least. I'm thankful we don't get butchered in this game. Or at least we can't get butchered this game. Flaming Stream. So that's really good for us. They just Flaming Streamed and we have all the pressure in the world. So we just Devastators gifted here. Looks like... So this is really hard to tell. Like, do you think they will... This 1 damage really matters? Like, does it really matter? I'm going to say yes because I draw Shady Ghoul and I draw Saber Paws next turn. And at that point, the other 2 excess mana doesn't really do anything. Especially since I just gifted to clear, so... Oh, so I was actually completely wrong. I didn't draw Saber Paws or Shady Ghoul. One of them has to be my next card though. I think, at least. Either way, Potion Forgotten here looks really satisfying. They have to either hit this, and if they do, then this will most likely stay alive. So hit this stays alive. Potion Forgotten is really good here. Restless would just be like a backup, I guess you could say. Okay, so they hit this and they lose, pretty much. So like there was just too much pressure there for them to do anything. And I'm glad we kept Forgotten Soul just as backup for this turn, because it's perfect the turn where we would have needed it to defend against, pretty much rush them outside of that. Sweet. Easy game. That was easy game. Oh man, I'm losing honestly quite a bit to Shadow Man. It's pretty annoying. But like that was just pathetic. Losing like that was just so sad. Okay, so you just play this. I want to actually play this first before cycling. Yeah, I want to cycle after. Some militia land here. So you could have also cycled first and played Shady Ghoul. But I mean, this is value play. But it's also RNG play, you can say. Because this is level 2, which would match this. And then level 3. Oh man, so this would be less greedy play. But it's okay. Still looking at a nice board. Oh shoot. This is actually going to destroy us, isn't it? Because it gives itself 2 strength. Why? Okay, so we have to find a way to clear that. And if we don't, it's kind of doomed. Oh my gosh, it's kind of doomed. Okay, it's alright. It's alright. So you can actually play this here if you're looking to potion this for next turn. This is such a good opener, actually. This is so lame. The Sun Militia is so bad. What is that? Okay, let me think. So if you Doppelbox here, you can potion there. You can Doppelbox here. You can play for this. I guess I'll just Doppelbox here. I'm looking for GP. There you go. There's a GP. This is so dumb. Like, there's nothing I could have done there. My Restless goes to level 1, so I wouldn't have done anything. I need this to level 2. I should do stuff. Oh man, are they gonna clear this too? There's no way they clear that. Okay, sweet. They didn't clear it. Okay, good. At least we're still alive. And this is really good for us, actually. This was level 1, I believe. Yeah, sweet. Okay, so we have to do this. Play. What is play? Do we keep this? It's honestly not smart to keep this. Let me think. We played... What did we play actually? We cycled Head Start. We did play Doppel. We played Restless. Potion here just doesn't see play, sadly, because so your board is going to reset here. I've mentioned this before. My board is 100% going to reset, and then Potion just doesn't see play. You just need to play for units. Like, there's nothing to Potion. Even with Forgotten Souls, there's just nothing to Potion. So it doesn't make sense to keep it. You're better off cycling it. I really hope this stays alive, and then we just get a free win. Please, 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 please. Get a free win. No. Please. Oh my, is it dead? Oh, level 4. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That sucks. I mean, yeah, we have to cycle this now because I mean, you really need for board. Obviously, this, and this has to be the play. So yeah, we'll take over this side of the board. This is also a good counter against Windmakers. It is technically a bad, this is technically bad against this guy. But we'll see. I mean, I really do not think that they have that dragon back in their hand from the, like, it's just really, really ugly. But next time I will actually play it separated because it is a scary threat. I really hope you don't lose this, but Oh, okay. So we have 2 turns. We have 2 turns. So we have this turn and then we have next turn. They're clearly not going to be playing rush anymore. They're just playing. That's fine. That's fine. They're clearly not playing for rush anymore. They're just looking to do things. So this is gonna deal 1, and then this is gonna deal 7. Most likely, I'll actually let it in my base. The problem is, if this also goes in with this, then I die, right? But if it doesn't, this is only 8 damage, which would keep me at 1. I'm going to cycle this just as insurance, as a way. Like, there's a chance that it doesn't. The chance that that doesn't happen. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say. I guess you could play like this. Why should I play it here? I'm going to play it here because I'm really pushing for this thing to bounce in front of this. I really hope that this does bounce in front of this. It'll delay them 1 extra turn. No, it was so close. Dang, it was so close. If it did work out, that would have been amazing. Yeah, I mean, the board's not looking too good. Just put it that way. We can also potion Forgotten Souls, possibly. I mean, it looks like we have to clear this, though. So that's the green guild. They attack here. Yeah, they attack here. Bounce to the right, bounce to the right, bounce to the right. Ah, why do you do this? Why do you do this? It's okay. It's not okay. Yeah, I think we lose here then. Wait. Why? Are you serious? Oh my, we lose here for sure now. We actually had a chance with Forgotten Souls. Okay, never mind, we didn't. Yeah, this is a loss. Should we cut this out of the video? Just kidding, I'm not gonna cut it out. Yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say, right? That is so lame. But I was really hoping that, what's it called? I have this space available for GP into Forgotten Souls. Look, we have Forgotten Souls next turn. No, we don't. Okay, yeah, we can see that. I was hoping if I played that, I would draw Forgotten Souls. Oh well, doesn't matter. We lose, we win. It's in the end of the day. You know, we're going to get platinum soon enough. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's starting to get harder and harder, as you guys can see, though. But overall, I'm still happy. Hope you guys are still happy. And the next video, we're actually going to start rolling. We're going to roll a mythic, and we're also going to buy a bunch of nobles. And then hopefully that would give us the levels we need to win. Let's see. But yeah, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I really have fun making this series, and I hope that the next videos you guys will enjoy even more. So bye, have a great day. And yeah, hope you guys prepare for the New Year's coming up. Bye.